Hello, good morning. It's Anthony here again, you lovely people. Here at the Shoe Healer in Doncaster. It's Tuesday after the bank holiday and we're back at work. Happily back at work, I'm sure. Are we happily back at work? No, shaking your head. We want to retire. It's about time we retired. I'm coming up 60. It's time to retire. Anyway, a friend of mine came round to the house. Hello, Anthony. Nice to see you. Mr. Paul Brennan. And he said, I've borrowed some deck shoes off of a friend of mine and they've fallen apart. And he said, I've got a bad foot, so I can't get my shoes on. So I've had to borrow these off him. These old, what are they, Timberlands. Anyway, they've come apart. And this is what you'll see on a regular basis. Well made, these Timberlands, really. Nice leather upper, and then they've got this leather midsole, which is forming a welt. They've stitched the welt there, but it's not really doing anything because it's just for decoration. It just goes through, and that is such a shame, really. So this is the Blake stitching that's holding the moccasin upper. You know what I mean by a moccasin? It's like a sock of leather that goes right underneath. That stitching is for the moccasin, and this is the. So what we're going to do anyway is we're going to clean all these up and bond them back together. I shall get my smock on, get on the machine, clean all this area up, and then clean all this area up, and then we will we'll get them bonded back together. Okie doke. Oh, first customer of the morning. How are you doing?
Not.
I'm all right. My first customer of the morning. I've only just turned up at 10 o'clock.
Are you done?
We're filming for YouTube.
I don't want filming.
Don't film then. Just put your shoes down there. What are they? Pair of...
I just want them healing.
Barkers.
I know they're not bad, but I want them healing. They're
Lovely
going on
pair of
holiday and I
Barkers.
walk on them.
Right, we put a sole on for you at some point.
You did.
Stitched a half sole on there.
Yeah.
Look at that, all lovely, all the stitching as it should be. And now you're just having a heel on. What heel have you had before? Have you had the taupey heel?
Yeah.
This
Must have been the strong one.
The really heavy one, yeah. Now, you're down a little bit, but you're only, halfway through them. But is it just sending you out of balance a little bit?
No.
Right. Do you want them doing?
Yeah.
Right, okay, we'll get you some new wheels on. But you're only halfway through them, but that's fine, is it?
Well, they're going on holiday for 3 months.
Are you doing some shopping?
I can call back for them.
Right, if we get them done for you in next half an hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Can you give them a good polish with something dark?
Yes.
These were lighter shoes, lighter than this, and I put stuff on, but I don't know why it went like that.
I don't know how it's going to turn out, though. Just go over them with a dark tan
The
polish.
shoes, yeah, you won't pay.
Yeah, now we'll pay when you pick them up. Yeah,
All right. I've left my phone.
When you come in, give us a clue.
This morning.
Yeah, lovely. About an hour.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Call back. We'll have them sorted for you.
Lovely.
Okay,
Lovely.
lovely. Lovely. Bye, mate. Bye. Okay, so that's our first job on this side. Is it first job or second job or third job? Anyway, first job for me because I've just turned up. So we'll get cracking and get those sorted out. So we've got our job off our customer. Didn't want to be filmed. We got his voice, but he didn't want to be filmed. Paul's just turned up with the coffee. What did you say about these, Paul, this morning when I said it were a mate of mine?
You'd have to be a very good friend.
A very good friend to do them. So, come on, let's see what we're doing. We've got some Louboutin shoe or Valentinos for being sorted. Some Louboutins and Valentinos. Yep, just here we in that conversation. Don't know what they're for, but I hope that's not my job. These here, look at that. Paul's done a beautiful job on these triggers. And my job now is to take all the eyelets out, put red ones in. So this chap's having red eyelets. Look at those lovely red eyelets to match his red pull tags Paul's fitted. The red sole, the red stitching. You got the stitching in there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Don't know what that is, but it's had a toe piece and it's all stitched back together. It was Bally. What was it say on there? Bally what?
Bally Scribe.
Bally Scribe. It was all just cemented together, so we've deconstructed the shoe, put it all back together, and then stitched the sole on, put a new toe piece on, ready for the heel stacks going back on. And then round here, we have another lovely... Oh, that's the boots that we're doing a video on. We shouldn't be looking at those, really. Another lovely repair trousseau on a pair of Loke 1880s. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then over here we have a pair of RM Williams having a Commando unit fitted on there. Paul, what did these have on last time? It wasn't Commando, was it?
RM Soul, the original RM Soul.
Oh, right. So he's going to Commando on those. It's becoming a thing, this, you know, nice boot with a Commando sole on it, and then a day-night on these churches. And, yeah, lovely, 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 lovely. What's that? Oh, that's what it had on originally, is it? Yep, that's the original Williams sole. Yeah, lovely. Okay, so that's just what we're doing this morning. Hope you're having a nice day, and we'll get cracking. I'll get a smock on and do a little bit. I don't do a lot. I just do a few little bits and bobs. Paul does all the repairs, but I'm just round here irritating him. Lovely. What do you want to get out of the way for? People like to see you. Say hello. Say hello.
Grumpy old me.
Yeah, go on. Right, so it's an hour or so later. We've got these units on to the Timberlands. We've machined it all down carefully without touching any of the stitching that was on that sole when we showed you it a little bit earlier. We've also given them a scrub, and if you can see, these uppers have come up a little bit better. Look, they've smartened up a little bit. What we've done is we've taken the Sapphire Renomar, I don't know what they call it anyway, and we take a little tub, we take one of our applicator brushes and we cut the bristles down so they're short and stubby, and we put the applicator, they put the Renomar in there, and we dip it in and we give them a scrub, and then we rinse them off to get all the muck out of them. So they had a run round. The gentleman that was in didn't want to be filmed. There, his shoes there. They've had this taupey heel on. Have a look at the edging there, look, you see? Look at that beautiful edge, just as it was when it left the factory. That's what you should be seeing from your repairer when you get your shoes repaired. Lovely, beautiful edge. We've given them a little bit of a polish, a little bit darker polish on there, and they've come up lovely. So that's me. I think I'm done for the day. I'm going to bugger off home now.